What is up, everybody? So, I'm just doing a quick review. I'm hoping it would take like 10 minutes. It probably might take less than that, to be honest with you. It might take like 3 minutes. Oh, it's such a good game. I don't know. So, this is a review based off about 24 hours, a little more than that since it got released. So I've already finished the campaign. We just did all this. I'm just gonna go over the campaign real quick. So obviously you can't have a game without D-Day, a World War II game without D-Day, unless you were doing the Pacific Theater. So there was this one, which was it was a fun. It was all right. I will say when Medal of Honor, well, I forget it might have been the first one, and then he obviously went for World War II. I don't know. I forget what if it was called. What it was called besides Medal of Honor. I would say, based on not the graphics, not how the controls were, nothing like that. I would say the story, the plot itself, that game was best on D-Day. Um, I never finished that game. I couldn't get through D-Day. I was so bad at gaming, I couldn't get through D-Day. Now, for D-Day on this one wasn't too easy either, because some of it didn't make sense. They put up the new thing where you have to have health packs to regenerate health instead of regenerating it over time. That was kind of annoying, but it was alright. We got through it. I think Medal of Honor might have been like that. You didn't regenerate health. I don't remember. It's been so long, like since it came out for the PS2, that long ago. Since I played that, I don't even have it anymore. I have a PlayStation 2 still. I don't have that game though. So that was D-Day. Operation Cobra. Oh man, it's been less than 24 hours since I played it, and I don't even remember it now. But yeah, all these missions were fun. Stronghold, it was more like, what was it? It was more, I got to snipe for the first time, I think. So that was fun. It wasn't like amazing, but these are Call of Duty controls, so it was all right. So there's that. SOE, we got to meet the British Special Forces. Oh my God, we had to stop a train. I remember this one. You guys didn't see it, but I had the biggest struggle playing this one. Like after we snuck up on them. I don't think I ever got spotted. I think they noticed the dead body, and I couldn't do it. It took me well over 45 minutes to an hour just to play this one, and I think it was only a 20-minute mission. So that just gives you an idea. But we met with British Special Forces. We got to stop a train. We got to drive for the first time in a Call of Duty game. I don't know. I don't think they did that for Infinite Warfare, where you could drive. Huh. I don't remember. But yeah, that wasn't terrible. The actual mission itself, but it was really difficult for me. Liberation was fun. This is the one where you get to play as the British Special Forces, the female character. I don't know what her name was. Then we placed charges on what's it called, the doors of the gates of something, and just blew up the building, and we killed a couple Nazis. This all took place in Paris. That's when we liberated France. And this was the first one in Germany. I forget what happened. I know there was... We did something with the hotel. We rescued German civilians, I guess. I don't know if they were German or not. I couldn't tell by the dialect or the dialogue or the whatever language they used. But we did that. We got captured a few times because I'm stupid. I don't know how to play this game apparently. And then there's Death Factory, which is still in Germany. This wasn't bad. I think this was the next time I used a sniper rifle. I don't remember all the missions with them. And that might have been because I picked one up and not because they gave one to me. I don't think so. Yeah. At first I thought this would be a concentration camp. Not the case. Not at all the case. This was just us fighting through Germany still. And this was the same day, so we had this one and then this one was the same day, November 14th. You don't think you can tell here, but I know that's what it said. Then we have the same one. We couldn't take this one, even though we definitely tried. We couldn't beat this one. Not because I'm bad at the game, but because that was part of the mission. But that was Hill 493. And I think our Lieutenant Turner, the commander of our platoon, got killed in this one. And then what's his name? Sergeant Pearson was in charge of this. Now for Battle of the Bulge, I don't know how much you guys know about it. I can't really tell you how much I know about it because it's very little. Very, very little about Battle of the Bulge, but I know it was a big battle. And it was the biggest battle of World War II on the European front. The European front. They didn't really play it out that much. I was expecting a lot more, but we got to fly a plane. We got to shoot down some Nazi pilots, I guess. And then we just to provide backup for the for Pearson and Daniels and Zussman and Stiles and Aiello. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Yeah, there's that. That was a fun one though. It's cold apparently, and it's snowing where I am, so them being cold and it's like I know how you feel. Because if I'm not mistaken, it gets the winters are pretty bad in Germany. I'm not sure. And then there was Ambush. And this one wasn't bad. I like this one too. Because it was like a special forces, special ops thing. Where you had to sneak into a base, the German base, take out explosives. And you see that in the beginning of this mission. Where it was either this one or the end of this one. But I think it was the beginning of this one. Where a Nazi officer or Nazi something tries running away from the POWs that we had, and we captured him again after he ran for like about a quarter mile. Then he had a note or something saying, "Oh, there's explosives to be placed on the bridge that goes right to the Rhine." But yeah, we got that, and that was all right. Unfortunately, Zussman got captured, so we tried going after. Well, Daniels tried going after him, not the whole platoon. Pearson didn't want it. But we tried to go after him. We got, I swear, I hit that truck maybe 2 or 3 times as Zussman was in to stop it. There's no stopping it. You can't stop it. You just have to be right behind it the whole time. Pretty much. I mean, if you hit it, I think that triggers the crash that we had. And then Pearson was about to shoot us, but someone stopped him. And Pearson was about to shoot us because, or shoot Daniels because of desertion. But there was not deserting. You know, he didn't desert, you know, his platoon. The platoon already had everything else covered. We were offered the honorable discharge to go back home. One of these missions, I think it was either this one, or this one. We find out that Daniel's girlfriend or wife is pregnant, and we were about to go back home to her, and everything be all right. But Daniel's obviously said, you know, I can't leave Zussman. So that's when the Rhine happened. The final mission of Rhine was the Rhine, where you had to go across the bridge, you take over the bridge and get into middle of Germany, I guess, or is it into the stronghold? Now, obviously Pearson wasn't thrilled about us being back, and he hit us a couple times. Because he was so mad at us, I guess. I don't know. Then, yeah, so we crossed the bridge. I don't think I did die a few times. Because we had to shoot down planes with AA guns. Which reminded me a lot of the Big Red One. Call of Duty Big Red One. I don't know if you guys ever played that. That was for PlayStation 2 when it came out as well. I don't think I have that anymore. I might, actually. I never got rid of it. I don't know. But yeah, this was the final mission of the campaign, and we beat it fairly quickly. The thing about it was the epilogue was there too. I included the epilogue in the final video. It was a bit longer than most missions, just because of that. And so after we captured the Rhine, I guess, or whatever, we were looking for Zussman because we didn't find him at the Rhine. But that makes sense to not find him, because he was taken to a concentration camp or labor camp, work camp, whatever you want to call it, and not a death camp, fortunately. And we searched through a lot of concentration camps and we didn't find him. We didn't see that, but we saw the last one, of course, where we find him. Well, we don't find him actually, but Pearson pointed out that there were tracks leading away from the camp, so we follow them. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I'm not gonna say it. We only had one kill during the epilogue, but that was alright. And then they had the whole ending cutscene where we get to go home. And it was okay. It was alright. Now, there are 11 missions. They have a couple things. They have heroic actions, like 2 or 3 heroic actions per mission, and there are 3 mementos every mission, I guess. I never found all 3. I'll show you. None that one, 2 that one, none, 1, 2, yeah. I don't know where this one was. I don't know where any of these were. So, yes, these I don't know. I looked. I definitely looked. which was kind of disappointing. They definitely, I don't, there's some guns that they put on here that I've never heard of. You know, obviously you had the, oh god, what's it called? I don't remember now. It was a, oh man, it was a bolt action rifle that the Germans used, and I don't remember them. Huh. I'm gonna so I don't have to load up multiplayer. I'm gonna see, maybe they have it on here, unless I can remember it by the time it comes up. Oh man, what's it called? Well, if it loads up and I go look again. So the multiplayer. Oh damn it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, I can't even look at the weapons. So there's a few things that I don't like about the game at the moment. This is only at the moment. Multiplayer. This is from my perspective on this date, and only this date, not future dates when they fix it, possibly. Campaign, I had no issues with, except that it was too short and they have health packs instead of regenerating health, which is a bitch. But that's alright. It's not important. Multiplayer takes forever to load. Forever. This was based on team deathmatch, domination, and search and destroy. I didn't play any others. I didn't play war, nothing of that sort. But multiplayer takes forever to load. It means from this screen to the headquarters, which is something new they have now. I think it's more like a Destiny feel for it, where you have different places to go to unlock stuff or collect stuff, as well as the Division had that as well. Yeah. So it takes forever to load into that. You can't invite anybody. I don't know. Some people were able to invite me. I can't invite anybody. And also some people weren't able to invite either. So there was that. The ending, I had no issues with the actual gameplay during multiplayer. Something new they added, which I found out the hard way. And it was purely accidental. I didn't kill people because I didn't do it because, you know, I just felt like it. You kill too many people, you don't get kicked. You get a 20-second penalty, I guess, where you don't get to do anything. You just spectate for 20 seconds, and then you get put back in, which is alright with me. I hate getting kicked for that stupid stuff, like, oh, he jumped out in front of me at the last second, or I'm shooting at somebody, he decides to back up or something. I don't know. That's what happened to me when I was playing multiplayer. But I enjoy the 20-second rather than getting kicked. Because here's the issue with getting kicked. You're not getting into another match for a while. Your whole team, that if you're in a party and you're playing with them, you don't get to see them until they're done. Obviously until they're done. And then they have to back out, go to HQ. You have to have loaded up, which sometimes you have to close the app out because it's a piece of crap right now. The loading is, at least. And I'll post some gameplay of it next time. I'm not sure when I'll do that. I do have one thing of zombies ready to go. Kind of. I had to edit a few things, but that's not important. I'll get to zombies later. So yeah, you loading into the game, out of the game, it's absurd. It's disgusting almost. It's very much like Battlefield 1 loading or getting out of the match. Loading into it sucks still. Sometimes they'll say, oh, you're loading game. You don't get to load in the game sometimes. You have to wait until the match is over. Then they'll put you in a game. And if you're in a party, sometimes they won't even put you in that game. They'll just say, oh, it's loading game, but it's the wrong game. But I'm not talking about Battlefield 1 right now. What was he going with this? Okay, so you can't customize your weapon unless you're not in a match. Because the loading is awful. You have to actually, like, you have to legitimately leave and close out the app in order for you to play, pretty much. Because you're stuck on the score screen or the results screen where it has like all your kills, your deaths, your assists, your captures, or whatever you did. And I didn't see a change in that except for like the last match of Domination I played, where you get to see all your unlocks for that game, where you like on your XP and stuff for a brief 10 seconds, and that was it, and I put you in the next match. And then let's see, and then I got through less than a minute into Search and Destroy. That was awful. Search and Destroy is so messed up right now, where you get killed, you're getting kicked. It's not like you get to spectate. You're getting kicked. I got kicked when I got killed. When you kill somebody, you'll get kicked. Sometimes, I don't. Obviously, someone has to win. But you know, if you get kicked, if you shoot, if you get shot or you shoot, you're out of the match. Pretty much, for the most part. It's happened to 3 of us in my party, and there was 4 of us in the party. So 75% of the time you're getting kicked, apparently. For anything. There's another thing about multiplayer. At least on PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox or PC. I'm sure it has the same issues. I don't know if it's a server thing or what, but you could half the time, 90% of the time for me, there was an error, and this happened with 4 or 5 people in my party, where you'll play multiplayer, you'll play around, you get to that god-awful loading screen, pretty much, where nothing else loads up, and then the game will crash. It'll say error, at least on PlayStation. I don't know what it'll say on Xbox. It'll say, Call of Duty World War II has crashed on PC or something like that. It crashes 90% of the time. And that's definitely something they need to fix right away. Because it happens so often for me, I'm so irritated by it. Now, I don't know what the multiplayer game modes are like. And I don't know if I'll play any of them except for maybe War. I'll probably stick to Team Deathmatch or Domination or Search and Destroy when Search and Destroy gets fixed. I don't have any more issues with multiplayer that I can think of. I haven't experienced anything. The only thing different would be the headquarters You get to see what your score streaks do. You can use them. You can practice them inside the HQ. Especially the ones where you get to fly your plane. Not really. You don't get to fly. You get to shoot and aim, but you don't get to fly it, I don't think. That's just an example. So yeah, the HQ thing is the biggest difference than the then there's the penalty for team killing. It's still 3 times, I believe. I think it is per match. I don't know what happens if you do more than that. It might be you get kicked in. I never team killed again after that, at least in that match. See what else was there. I think that was about it for the multiplayer. At least that I noticed. There's also very much like the Division, where you have emotes where you can press down, you can sit, you can wave, you can salute. That's really all I saw. I think I saw somebody doing jumping jacks just like in the Division. I'm not disappointed in that. Doesn't matter to me. It's fun sometimes. You can't use them during the game though, like the missions, not the missions, the matches. Yeah. So that was different as well. You can still press siege. I haven't even gotten close to prestiging yet. You can do 1v1s. I tried playing 1v1. It didn't put me in anything yet. It might be because you have to be with people in that HQ session. But if you get kicked from it and you load back up, you're not going back into a session with other people, which it's just a bug they have to fix. Unless it's not a bug, it's just random. Okay, so that's enough about the multiplayer. Here's zombies. Zombies reminded me much of World at War zombies. Like a lot of the gameplay around it was very much like zombies for that game. Honestly, I didn't have much complaint about zombies. I got to 13 rounds before dying, and you will see that in the video I put up, me playing zombies with 3 other guys that I'm friends with. So yeah, there's not much room for complaint. The melee portion of it is kind of frustrating at times, where you could be like, you have to be at a perfect distance. You can't be too close because you'll miss apparently, and you can't be too far away obviously because you'll miss. You have to be like a foot in front of them just to melee them. This really the only issue I had. Couple things about it. The mystery box is very it's not difficult to find, but it's not as easy as Infinite Warfare zombies. They had the stream of light going down to where the mystery box was for that one, but this one there's a light above it, but it's not like very noticeable. You have to actually like look for it, and I think it's green. So yeah. There's a couple. I wish I could somehow like put in these different clips of it to show you, but I think the best way for you to know about it is if you check out my zombies video. When I can get that uploaded. I was planning on finishing the campaign, then uploading multiplayer and zombie videos. But I already uploaded all the campaign videos, and I'm uploading this one next, and then I'll upload multiplayer and zombie videos. But yeah, that's there's another thing that's different about zombies. You can, let's see, what is it? You can choose your character. It's not always randomized. You can't have the same character as the other person, but you can choose it. And you can choose your class. You can have the offensive guy. You can, oh man, I don't remember. I know two of them. There's the offensive and there's a medic, and there's two others, and they all have their perks to them. I know if you're medic, you can be camouflaged, and you can go pick up your down teammates, which is good because that saved me a few times. But I don't want to get into it. I'll show you the menu though for it, unless it's probably gonna make it do a little cutscene. You guys will see that. No. Okay, look at these zombies. They look way more terrifying than they did in any other game mode of anything. So I want to see what the... Because I just haven't seen this scene. I don't know if... Okay, so there's yeah, I'm not gonna go through all this. And I'm never ever doing custom matches by myself. Never. So yeah, so you can see I only played for about 27 minutes. $179 kills. That's not bad for one match. It's the only match I played. And I wish I could show you the different I wish I could show you the different perks or the different classes you could have, but I don't know them all by heart yet. I probably won't play much zombies. Kind of give you a glimpse of it, I guess. But yeah, so those were the three game modes: the campaign, the multiplayer, the zombies. Now, game-wise, graphics were beautiful, especially during the cutscenes. Cutscenes seemed so real to me. Like it was very similar to Advanced Warfare, where Kevin Spacey was the main character for some of it. And I'm not going to get into Kevin Spacey because of things about him, but I don't really care. The graphics in that game were so good that I thought it almost looked real life. And this is very similar to how I feel about this game. The graphics were amazing. The plot was, I say the plot, but I mean like the characters who were in this were very real. They felt real to me. Whereas, let's see, like Pearson having this emotional, mental scar and clouds surrounding him because of something that happened in the past. You know, I understood it after it happened. After I heard what happened, I thought he was just being a dick the whole time. I mean, he wasn't just being a dick just cause. It was because something happened where he couldn't get over it. And yeah, that's so graphics were good. Okay, I don't know I've never shot an M1 Garand before. I would love to, but as far as I know, you can't reload an M1 Garand unless you're already out. At least that's what I've experienced during other games, World War II games with M1 Garand. That's what I've always noticed. I don't know if I'm wrong, and you guys know, just comment and let me know, because I mean, I might be just wrong. I don't know. I don't think, but as far as I know, you can't reload unless you have shot all 8 clips, or all 8 rounds in the clip. Obviously, we're not going for like 100% realism, because you can't heal yourself in war and be all right. You can't pick up ammo if you walk over it. You can't get shot 30 times and be all right. You know. Some of the accidents that you guys saw, like the Jeep rolling over, if you watch my second to last video, not realistic. Probably would have died. I mean, he almost died, but he didn't. I don't know. I don't know what else there is to say about it. All in all, a very good game. I think, let's see, I don't know who Josh Duhamel played. It might have been Turner, it might have been Pearson, but I don't think it was any of the privates or corporals. Might have been Pearson. I don't think it was Daniels. I might be wrong though. But Turner, it was either Turner or Pearson. One of them looked like Duhamel. I might be wrong though. I might be. And so yeah, that was yeah. So anyway, that was Call of Duty World War II, as you can see, and phenomenal game. Some people don't like it because they just don't like it because it's Call of Duty. I don't know. I know one person tried to return it today and got nothing for it. They offer him $35. I'm not gonna complain about GameStop or anything, because even though they rip you off, but I like it. I like it a lot, and if you guys like it, that's all that matters. I'm so glad this came out. I'm so glad they went back to World War II, or the historical wars, not instead of this futuristic crap that won't happen, at least for another 200, 300 years. I mean, I don't see that happening before I'm dead. So, you know, it may not, I don't know, but I doubt it. And even if it does, no way on Earth is that going to happen like it did in the game, where we have wars, interstellar wars, or interplanet wars, interplanetary, I don't know what the word is. Like you go to Venus and Mars and stuff like that. Like they make it seem like it could happen in the future, but you know, obviously I mean, you never know. But it doesn't seem like it will. I'm getting off in a weird tangent. Point is, I'm glad they went back to World War II. If they went to World War One, I'd be alright with that too. If they did Vietnam, I'd be alright with that. Or Korea. Because those are alright with me. Now, or if they did something like what is it called? Obviously, Battlefield did it where they had like this. Oh, I guess they did do what's happening in nowadays with Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was more like what's happening now. I don't know how else they could do. And what other games or wars they could do? They could probably do Revolutionary War. That'd be cool. Firing muskets and those pistols that just, you know, one shot, pretty much one kill. Got cannons. You'd be on horseback instead of tanks. You have trains, I think. Were there trains in 1700s? I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's been so long since I've studied history. At least history revolving around that. And even the most recent history was way after the Revolutionary War. If they had Civil War, that'd be fun too. Any big war would be fun, I think. So, you know, Activision, if you're listening, if you're watching this, just to keep that in mind for the next one. Because I'm sure you're going to come out with something next year anyway. And it'll probably be really good. And I'm looking forward to it already. But, yeah, so that was pretty much my review of Call of Duty World War II. And then some extra stuff that probably doesn't need to be added, but I'm going to say it anyway, just because I can. And, yeah, so if you guys enjoyed and you want to see more gameplay of anything, just let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time when I post zombies or multiplayer modes or something. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. And I think I already said it. Catch you guys next time.